Former President Joe Biden has defended his use of the autopen in an interview with the New York Times. We know that he granted clemency and pardoned more than 1,500 individuals in what the White House described at the time as the largest single-day act of clemency by a US president. Biden insists that he made every decision on his own, yet we know that he did not personally sign many of these documents. His White House staff used an autopen to do so. This is what Donald Trump had to say today.
I mean, you're talking about the autopen. Look, the autopen, I think, is maybe one of the biggest scandals that we've had in 50 to 100 years. This is a tremendous scandal. And I know the people on the other side of the, see that desk, that Resolute desk? Unfortunately, he used it before me. But, you know, we have our choice of 7 desks. They're all beautiful, but I chose the Resolute, and so did he, unfortunately. But the people on the other side of the Resolute desk, I know them. Lisa, the whole group, and they're no good. They're sick people. And I guarantee he knew nothing about what he was signing. I guarantee it.
This interview just raises more questions over those pardons, including Fauci's. His was signed with an autopen.
I mean, look, this is, it's the kind of thing that nightmares are made of. If you had said this was going on during his administration, we would have been told that we were lying and making things up, like we were told anytime anyone on the Republican side tried to bring attention to Joe Biden and his obvious decline. And now that it's happening, now that there's proof that this happened, people just kind of want us to forget about it. The fact is, this is a huge scandal. I can only imagine how it would be reported on if it was Donald Trump who was using autopens left and right. For big decisions like this, possibly done without his knowledge. It's sad, it's disgraceful to happen in the United States of America, and it's more disgraceful that people are politicizing it and not reporting on it the way they should be, because they are against the fact that Donald Trump is the one bringing it to light, and Donald Trump won the 2024 election. That's the fact of the matter, and I think any real journalist prior to 2016 would have had no problem covering a story like this, whether it was a Republican or a Democrat. And it's sad that the country has changed so much that we don't have those standards anymore. But the fact is, any American, left, right, pro-Trump, pro-Biden, in between, doesn't matter, would have a problem with this and should have a problem with this.
Finally, we have to talk about Michelle Obama, because Michelle Obama and actress Julia Louis-Dreyfus, both multi-millionaires, have taken to the airwaves to complain about how difficult life is for American women. Listen to this.
Women, we have so many landmines and barriers and don'ts and limitations. It's, you know, I mean, Craig, you're the guy at the table, but I think it's important for all guys listening, especially men raising daughters, to realize that difference, you know, and that thing that inadvertently, as you are loving and raising these beautiful girls, there are so many rules
baked
that
in,
make us small,
baked in without our knowing it. You know, and I wish I could. I mean, I remember people saying, "Oh, well, she's a female doctor," as opposed to just she's a doctor.
Former First Lady has previously complained about how expensive it was to live in the White House. I mean, it's a bit painful to listen to this.
It's more than painful, honestly. It's disgraceful. It's sad. It's almost ironic, right? Because this is the person that we, as women, should be hearing from, who, you know, is out there telling us that you can actually do whatever you want. As a woman, look at me, look where I came from, look where I ended up, and look what I have now. She's the person that can prove that everything that she's saying is something that can be beaten, something that you can rise above. The fact is, of course, women and men are different, and women are treated a certain way in society, and there's people out there that'll treat you horribly no matter what. But the fact is, someone like Michelle Obama is proof that it doesn't matter where you come from or how people treat you, you can become one of the most powerful people in the world. The fact is, this is kind of a new thing in America. It's the oppression Olympics, and apparently even former first ladies are willing to compete in it. It's sad and it's pathetic, and I can't understand why she's doing it, but I know that she is desperate for views and attention and some kind of relevancy again. So that is my only guess, truly, for why someone as educated as Michelle Obama would even bother saying that.
Elizabeth Pipko, former RNC spokeswoman, thank you so much for joining us on Power Hour. Great to speak to you again.
You too. Talk soon.